Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can call me Yolanda. I'm a regulatory compliance consultant from ZMUni Compliance Center, and I focus on the cosmetic ingredients. My job is mainly about the compliance of cosmetic ingredients both from China and abroad. For cosmetic one, I work on both new and existing cosmetic ingredients to make sure they follow the rules. For foreign related works, I coordinate with overseas companies and deal with something about remarket compliance issues of new and IECIC ingredients. Thank you for joining us today. We're here together to discuss the significant shifts happening in China's cosmetic ingredients management. This isn't just about a new rule, it's about new opportunities for those ready to adapt. We'll dive deep into NMPA Cosmetic 2025 number 18 opinions, which is really the roadmap for 2026. We'll explore how these changes will impact your compliance strategies and R&D efforts. Let's get started by looking at broader market content. China's cosmetic market is a global powerhouse, and its regulatory changes ripple across the entire beauty supply chain. This market isn't just large. Regulatory dynamics profoundly impact global industry layouts. We've seen a remarkable surge in new cosmetic ingredients notification with 169 notifications in 2025 alone. By Q1 in 2025, there were 30 NCIs were notified, and in Q1 2026, of course, this year, the number is 50. This growth signals a vibrant, innovative landscape. Now, let's unpack the core document diving these changes. China's cosmetic regulations are evolving with major 2025 to 2026 updates. These changes are designed to streamline processes and enhance safety, directly impact how you operate. We saw the NMPA announce the third dynamic adjustment to the IECIC in January 2026. This reflects ongoing regulatory adaptation to the industry needs. The mandatory full safety assessment reports, or CSAR, becomes a requirement in May 2025. This underscores strict safety assessment for all new products. Now let's take a step back and look at the foundational framework. China's cosmetic ingredients inventories. At the core is IECIC, of course, the primary list of used ingredients, which is dynamically updated. Then we have conditional use lists for preservatives, sunscreen, colorants, and hair dyes, each with specified concentrations and usage conditions. Now, let's look closer at IECIC itself. The inventory of existing cosmetic ingredients in China, or IECIC, is the foundation for ingredients compliance in China. It's crucial to understand its structure and how it is changing. The IECIC 2021 lists 8,972 used ingredients. This serves as our foundational list. A significant change in June 2025 introduced a two-tier system. Part 1 covers existing ingredients, while Part 2 includes new cosmetic ingredients that have successfully completed their 3-year safety monitoring. This dynamic management mechanism ensures the regular updates. Now we've set the stage and let's talk through the three key areas for our discussion. The first one, I'll give you a quick overview of the policy background and key provisions. Then we'll dive into the analysis of new ingredients registration and notification data. And finally, I'll wrap up with key takeaways and how ZMUni can support you along the way. Part 1, document number 18 is the cornerstone for China's high quality development and regulatory reform in 2026. This isn't just another regulation, it's a strategic blueprint. Its core objective is clear, and opinions propose 24 reform measures across 5 key areas, directly influence how overseas ingredient supplier will operate. Here's a quick recap of the 6 key measures. Together, these changes form a cohesive push towards a more efficient, innovation-friendly, and, of course, internationally aligned regulation and for cosmetic ingredients in China. This slide highlights the cosmetic ingredients provisions in the 24 opinions, particularly Article 7 on supporting innovation. 4 key actions are introduced. Classified management with refined technical assessment. Nomenclature rules aligning China with global standards. Priority standards for high use, high risk, and characteristic plant-based ingredients. And R&D review, cooperation offering early cancellation and end-to-end support. For overseas companies, this means faster pathways for lower risk ingredients, reduce the cost, and a more predictable submission process. Article 8, the key change. Shared ingredient safety data for similar formula differing only in colorants or the fragrances. Benefits for overseas companies, of course, faster multi-SKU market entry and simplified filing process. Just remember this shift responsibility to your internal record keeping. So ensure robust achieving for inspection. Now, 2 more provisions. Provincial authority now offer pre-submission consultations, more access points, but mechanisms vary by the region. And the standard system is being strengthened, giving clearer pathways and higher success rates. Just stay on top of the updates. Now it's a key update on animal testing waivers. Article 23 accelerates the reduction and waivers of animal testing, prioritizing cosmetic using in monitoring period new ingredients and promoting alternative methods. Just keep in mind, waiver qualification depends on the ingredients monitoring status, and company will need to stay current on validate alternative methods. Okay, let's look at an opinion number 24. It's about making China's ingredients rules more flexible and global friendly. Basically, China will now update its list for key ingredients like preservatives, sunscreens, and hair dyes. An unpredictable schedule, no more long waits. If your ingredient is already approved and safely used in other countries, you can bring it into China faster. That saves time, money, and hassle. But, and this is important, you still need to submit full safety report from those international authority, and you go to keep watching for updates because you know the rules will evolve. We're seeing a significant shift in ingredient safety information management, moving from submission codes to self-achieving. This change formally abolishes the ingredient submission code, which simplifies the notification process and reduce administrative hurdles. However, this efficiency gain comes with increased corporate responsibility. Overseas manufacturing must now ensure the truthfulness and completeness of their achieved safety data for future inspection. China is advancing animal testing waivers step by step, aligning with global 3R principles: reduce, replace, and refine. This phased approach starts with cosmetic using newly monitored ingredients, gradually expanding the basic on robust risk assessment. This is a huge opportunity for ethical and innovative overseas brands. I think, yeah. Potentially accelerating time to the market is also means increased reliance on international alternative testing method and robust safety assessment. Now let's look at the broader landscape of new cosmetic ingredients. This section presents a data-driven review of new ingredients registration and notification situation based on official NMPA announcements. In China, NCI regulated based on their risk level, you know that. High risk NCI need NMPA registration. Others require notification before use based on risk level. From the perspective of registration and notification cycles, registration takes about 115 working days or more, while notification only requires 5 working days to receive fixed feedback. Let's start by looking at the total new cosmetic ingredients registrations. Only 3, yes. Only 3 ingredients have successfully completed registration since 2021. This indicates a strict approval process for new registrations. One of these are approved as a whitening agent in 2024, and 2 of these were approved as a whitening agent and a colorant in 2025, showing a slight increase in approvals. This low number highlights the high bar for full registration. Next, we'll compare this to the notification numbers. We'll discuss how regulatory changes are creating new opportunities. Now, let's look at the data. The rapid growth of new cosmetic ingredients notification shows a highly active and innovative market. We saw notification jump from just 6 in 2021 to 169 in 2025. This 2025 peak reflects strong industry confidence and clearer regulations, of course. We expect continued growth in 2026 as document at number 18 measure fully take effects. This high success rate for notification encourage more overseas participants. Next, we'll explore where this innovation is actually happening. This slide covers of course, the regularization of new cosmetic ingredients, meaning their inclusion in the IECIC Part 2. The NMPA's announcement in June 2025 formalized this process after a 3-year safety monitoring period. 5 ingredients were included in it, marking a significant milestone for these ingredients. We'll now look at other status changes. Yeah. Building on the change, we need to understand innovation landscape. Our analysis shows chemical and bio-based ingredients are dominating new efficacy claims. Anti-aging, the skin repair, and brightening remains the top request of efficacies. This indicates a clear shift towards clean beauty and high-tech ingredients. Overseas companies should align with R&D with these high growth types for better market fit. Understanding the inferred notification scenarios is crucial for strategic planning. As of the end of 2025, there were 187 ingredients notified through scenario 2, which are totally new and don't include ingredients for high risk use purpose. Scenario 5 involves ingredients with a history of edible safety with 109 ingredients notified. Scenario 6 covers structurally stable polymer with 56 new ingredients successfully notified. And of course, there are the scenario 3 involves ingredients with a 3-year overseas safety use history, with about 24 notified. Moving from individual ingredients databases, we now examine the global participation in NCI notification. This slide shows the diverse international engagement in China's NCI landscape. We see strong representation from major cosmetic markets like the USA, Europe, and East Asia. However, domestic enterprises, including those from Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, notably outnumbers foreign entities in terms of successful notifications. This suggests a competitive environment where local players are actively innovating. So, who are these innovators? International companies hold a competitive edge in high-tech ingredients, but domestic competition is rapidly catching up. International players often bring strong historical data and global safety records. This provides a significant advantage in the technical review process. We also see a clear opportunity to leverage document number 18's first launch incentive parasitic ingredients with unique mechanism like advanced anti-age can capture the premium market. Now, let's discuss what happens after an ingredient is approved. Once approved, navigating the 3-year safety monitoring period is critical. The monitoring period is 3 years, starting from the date when the first cosmetic product using the new cosmetic ingredients obtains registration certification or completes the notifications. This isn't just about compliance, it's a key phase for market promotion. You have mandatory annual reporting on safety and usage to the NMPA, proactive monitoring of adverse reactions is also essential for long-term success. We've discussed the innovation driving the market, and now we turn to the critical important, the Cosmetic Ingredient Safety Assessment Report, or CSAR. This report is important for ensuring compliance and consumer safety in the Chinese market. It's not just a formality, it's a comprehensive evaluation. ZMUni acts as your expert partner in navigating these complex requirements. We provide comprehensive safety assessment. This leads us to the specific testing method involved in this assessment. When it comes to NCI safety assessment testing, China is increasingly embracing non-animal alternatives. This aligns with global ethical and efficiency trends. The NMPA actively approves and promotes these non-animal methods. This includes in vitro tests for skin and eye irritation, sensitization, genotoxicity, and phototoxicity. While traditional animal testing is, of course, significantly reduced, it may still be required for something about high risk and specific purpose cosmetic ingredients. This shift towards non-animal testing is a key opportunity for many brands. The final section, yes, I will summarize the compliance checklist and outline how ZMUni can support your compliance statement. After understanding the safety assessment, it's crucial to prepare for some new compliance landscape. This checklist outlines the essential steps overseas enterprises must take to thrive in 2026. The cancellation of submission codes means you now responsible for robust internal achieving for safety data. Also, be ready for the 12 new testing methods coming in March 2026. Finally, ensure your safety assessment reports and fully compliant. This proactive approach isn't just about avoiding penalties. It's about gaining a competitive edge. Which brings us to our strategic recommendations. Now, let's look at how ZMUni helps clients navigate these compliance requirements. So, as we've seen, compliance in China is no longer just a hurdle, it's a powerful strategic advantage. We recommend engaging early with the new pre-cancellation channels for new ingredients to reduce review risks. Also, leverage your international safety data, but always ensure strict compliance to China-specific technical standards. Focus on first launch opportunities in China for market and simplified documentation, and critically partner with technical, skilled, domestic, responsible person. This strategic approach we will position you for success in the dynamic Chinese market. Now let's open the next page. ZMUni offers a comprehensive one-stop service for NCI registration and notification. Our expertise has led to significant success for our clients. Since 2021, ZMUni's approved new ingredients notification account for over 14% of the national total. We provide support at every stage, before, during, and after application. This includes new ingredients assessment, testing plan design, problem solving, and ongoing compliance support. Our team also tracks and responds to new regulations. This ensures continuous compliance, of course. In fact, since 2025, 1 out of every 5 public announced new ingredients comes from the ZMUni new ingredients team. We'll just wrap up our strategic recommendations, and now I want to give you a sneak peek at what's coming next. Get ready for an even deeper dive into the regulatory landscape. We'll be breaking down the technical guidelines for new cosmetic ingredients registration and notification, including the latest draft for the comments. We'll also cover the revised draft provisions for managing those registration and notification dossiers. And of course, we'll provide a comprehensive analysis of the overall new cosmetic ingredients market dynamic. This next session will be crucial for staying ahead, so make sure you mark your calendars. Before we wrap up, I would like to take a moment to introduce our team. We can help with something about the registration and notification of NCI in China, safety assessment reports, INCI name and case number application, and China REACH registration. Okay, thank you for joining.